video. Alright, I'm going to do a video about, I'm going to try and make it short. Some of my videos have gone kind of long. I'm going to try and make a video about post-SHTF entertainments. Now, if you've seen my EMP videos, you'll know that I have some TVs and computers protected. Yes, that will be good for entertainment. It would definitely help give a sense of normalcy to be able to boot up your computer and watch a favorite movie, or turn on the TV and maybe watch, maybe there's still broadcasts happening, or maybe you have DVD seasons or whatever of your favorite TV shows, or heck, if it's non-EMP, because I'm not going to buy a second Wii to protect. I don't play video games, but the rest of my family does, so if that's still running after something, doesn't use a lot of power to hook that up to maybe a portable DVD player or something. Yeah, that would give good entertainment. Good old ColecoVision. We've got quite a few vintage video games lying around. Probably would survive an EMP, they're so old. This is a Windows 3.1 computer, got some games and stuff on there. Lots of DVDs. DVDs would not be affected by EMP. Tapes might be, because they rely on magnetics. What was I gonna say? Anyway, so yeah, that obviously, yeah, it would be a good idea, but obviously it's not a very good long-term idea. TVs do run on electricity, and even if you have the solar panels, you can only bring down so much power per day, and most of that power is probably going to end up going to things like lights, maybe running a furnace fan, maybe charging a netbook or a laptop for purposes related to survival. Maybe you keep a spreadsheet of the foods left in stock or something, or maybe you have survival information saved down there. But it will take, like this TV here, this guy right here, this uses as much power as our refrigerator upstairs. Not very efficient to be running off of solar panels. If you have one of the LED TVs, on the other hand, you might need a pure sine wave inverter to run it, but that I would think would be appropriate to use. So yeah, if you can spare the power, go ahead. It's an excellent idea. I firmly believe that having a sense of normalcy during some sort of event is very important. It can keep you calm, keep your stress level down. It just overall will make life easier. Now, you will not be able to use this 24/7, obviously. Obviously you're going to be busy doing other survival tasks, hunting, fishing, scavenging, whatever. So you can't do that all the time, and no matter how much power you can spare, it's always good to spare a little more power. Okay, good, I'm still running here. Thought I saw the light flicker. Now this guy, I believe, only uses 15 or 20 watts, and with a pair of headphones, and this runs just fine off of modified sine, no problem at all. With just this, could run this for hours off of just a car battery. Lots of entertainment. I also have a little portable amplifier that runs off of C batteries. Lots of entertainment available with this guy. Lots of different sounds. That is a mask my brother made in art class many years ago. There's another one of the vintage video games, TUN99. So definitely a very good idea, and it doesn't have to be electronic. We also have a regular piano upstairs. My grandparents have one of those old-fashioned pump organs that you pump with a pedal with your foot so that it works. It doesn't have an electric compressor like today's church organs. So having like a musical instrument of any kinds, I think would be very valuable. Probably more so than electronic entertainment, although I still believe that if you can save even a portable TV or something, or a netbook, and I'm not just talking about EMP here, I'm just talking about if you can save it and keep it running after anything, pandemic, solar flare, nuke attack, whatever, I think that would add normalcy. But you can't just rely on that. You gotta have like a musical instrument. I play tuba, for example. One of the places I would be stopping after something is at the school to pick up my tuba. Um, that might also be worth money for its metal content as well. Would probably make a good Faraday cage for EMP also. Um, there's a laptop I plan on protecting in a Faraday cage. It's a 700 megahertz, 128 megabytes of RAM, 10 gigabyte hard drive. It has a DVD drive so you can watch movies on it. Record player. These things have almost no electronics. It's pretty much a motor and gear setup. I would almost guarantee you that a really old record player or turntable would survive an EMP even. And if it's unplugged from the wall, it'll definitely survive a solar flare. Music. It would be excellent to have some music. Music lifts spirits. It's scientifically proven that different kinds of music can improve moods. I also have just a really old, like 60s turntable up in my room. That thing has absolutely no electronics. It is zero electronics, all 100% mechanical. It doesn't even have an indicator light. All it is a motor and a pile of gears. The amplifier does all the work. These old amplifiers, that sucks a lot of power, but would probably survive an EMP. And I'm not obsessed with the EMP thing. It's just, when you're talking about electronics, you have to consider that one, because that's the one thing. If you're relying on electronics for survival, definitely think about EMP and protecting some stuff from EMP. If it's just a pandemic, then no problem. All the electronics will be just fine. But yeah, let's say after a pandemic, after seeing death and destruction all day long, it would be, I think, a very good idea to have some music, or maybe watch your favorite movie or something. Now, on the minus side of entertainment, if you are going to be, playing some music on this, or blasting stuff on the turntable, or if you're able to spare the power to run a surround sound system and a big screen TV, you're going to attract attention. So, always good to have some defense in place. Put black plastic over your windows, don't blast the sound. You're not going to be able to spare power probably to run a full surround sound anyway, but just a thought on that. So yeah, entertainment, very important. Now, of course, books. Sorry, books. I don't know what this book is. I just saw it sitting here, but yes, I do keep TVs and stuff, computers protected. I have this thing, out, can play it at any time, piano, instruments, phonograph, but seriously, books. A lot of information in books, and you never need electricity to use them. You don't need electricity, you don't need gas, you need nothing to use books. And that is, I think, one of the most important things to keep, not just for entertainment, but, for information. I mean, yeah, you can keep files saved on your laptop and stuff, but how are you going to fix your laptop if it breaks? You're not going to be able to get parts after something happens. Also, photo albums. Again, if your digital camera breaks, or your memory card or flash drive breaks, maybe you dropped it in a pool of water or something while you're gathering water, I don't know, but you're screwed. You just lost it all. You won't have services to get you back all your information. But a book, it's not a great idea to drop it in water, but if you get it out in time and dry it out, you'll still be able to at least somewhat use it. So definitely think about books. A lot of good information, right? There's a couple books about do-it-yourself home repair and stuff. Those would be good to have. A couple years down the road after something happens, tree takes out your roof or something, you can fix it. So just a couple thoughts about entertainment there. There's my DVD player cord. There's my good portable DVD player right there. It's an old analog cell phone. That thing doesn't work anymore, but that's my good DVD player. I don't keep that protected. So that's just about it. I just wanted to I had a couple thoughts on that. Wanted to say that. This is our basement. You probably recognize the CB radios way over here. That's from a communications video. But, in communications too, you can you know, joke around with people on there and stuff. Just never give out your location or name after something like this. That's just asking for trouble. But you know, I think the point I'm trying to make here is entertainment is very important if you want to keep some sense of normalcy or even keep some humanity. You might be facing some very ugly stuff if something really bad were to happen. And to be able to just open up a book and read your favorite story or play your favorite song or listen to your favorite song or watch your favorite movie or TV show or whatever, I think that would go a long way to helping you just stay calm. Would probably allow you to use less energy, meaning you would be able to eat less, which is always a plus. Allowing you to drink less, always a plus. Um, but definitely just, and, think out of the box, It can be anything. It doesn't have to be anything I listed here. Board games. That cabinet there, I didn't even think of that. We have a whole cabinet there of board games and puzzles, cards, deck of cards, couple decks of cards maybe. We have all our records down, and those will never be wrecked by EMP or anything. Never. A lot of records there too. So just some stuff to think about. Hope this wasn't too long, but thanks for watching, and see you in the next video.